day, everyone. I am Vera Grace Key Abrasado, a student from Negros Oriental State University, Shaton Campus. Today, I will be discussing the speech and oral communication. And before that, please be guided with our objectives. Speech is the act of performing a message during your voice and gestures to express an idea. So, while oral communication, it is the complete back and forth process of talking and listening to ensure both people understand each other. So, while speech focuses on how you deliver your words, your oral communication focuses the interaction and the feedback you get from the listener. So together, they turn your private thoughts into shared information through a cycle of clear speaking and active listening. Okay, so what is speech? So speech, it is the act of using your voice, your body language, and specific words to express what you are thinking or feeling to others. So it serves as a tool to give people information, change their minds about the topic or in a certain topic, or simply keep them interested and entertained. So whenever you are talking in classroom or a formal meeting, the goal of the speech is to make your message clear and impactful for the learning. Next, we have oral communication. So what is oral communication? So when we say oral communication, it is the active process of two or more people talking and listening to one another to share ideas or thoughts. And also, this involves not just in speaking, but also using non-verbal cues like nodding and eye contact to show that you are paying attention of something because it includes immediate feedback. It also allows everyone to involve to ask questions and clarify points until the message is fully understood by everyone. So, value in daily sharing. So, in daily sharing through speech and oral communication, it allows you or it allows us to build stronger bonds with the people who interact with at home and at work or even in a school. So, these skills are essential for solving disagreements or offering emotional support and collaboration effectively on projects in school or in professional settings. So in classroom, they strengthen the bond between teachers and students by ensuring instructions are clear and that feedback is shared openly and kindly. Next, we have voice quality. So what is voice quality? So when we say voice quality, it is the unique sound of your voice which can range from clear and smooth to tight or shaky depending on your breathing. So it acts like an emotional mirror, instantly showing your audience if you feel confident, calm, or anxious. By keeping your voice natural and relaxed, you make it easier for people to focus on your message instead of distracted by how nervous or tired you might sound. So voice quality has three types. First, we have the normal voice quality. So when we say normal voice quality, it is a clear and steady way of speaking that sounds natural and relaxed to your listeners. So it helps you sound confident and approachable without any distracting strain or shockiness in your throat. So in classroom, this familiar and conversational tone is the best tool for keeping students focused on and comfortable while they learn something in the classroom settings. Next, we have the breathy voice quality. So this quality, your voice or your sounds like an airy. So soft whisper because you are letting out more air than usual while speaking. So this styles is perfect for telling gentle stories or creating a a personal, intimate mode with your listeners. However, if a teacher uses it too much during a lesson, they might sound less in control and find it harder to keep the class focused. Next, we have the tense voice quality. So the tense voice quality, this happens when you tighten your throat muscles. So making your words sound strained, sharp, and very urgent. So it is a powerful way to show strong emotions or signal an immediate emergency, like calling for a fire drill. However, using this voice for too long can make your listeners stress and feel quickly tired out of the speaker throat. For example, principal announced fire drill, line up now. So there is an intonation in this example which makes the voice tense, or it uses tense voice quality. So next we have the speech rate control. So when we say speech rate control, it is the speed at which you walk measured in words per minute, or what we call the WPM. So which help you keep your listener focused and clear. So by changing your speed and adding pauses, you can make sure your audience understands even in the hardest topics. So using the right speed make your message match the mode and difficulty of your lesson. So there are types of speech rate control, which is slow rate. So in slow rate, we have the speech rate act as a cognitive or breather, which allows the brain to catch up with the complex or new information. So in classroom uses this explaining math formulas like mga science processes and also in historical dates. So this deliberate pacing ensures that the most difficult parts of a lesson are fully understood before the class moves on the next step. The purpose of a slow rate is to emphasize the complex information, improves comprehension of difficult concepts. And then we have the second, the normal rate. So when we say the normal rate, it is the baseline of effective teaching because it mirrors the comfortable conversational speed for the students between he here or she here in their daily lives. So this steady flow of information maintains a sense of rhythm and predictability. So which helps the students to focus on the routine instruction and also in the general lesson content. Because it feels natural, it prevents listener fatigue and also for a small change for ideas during the standard classroom discussion. Lastly, we have rapid rate, which has 150 words per minute. So the rapid rate is a powerful tool for shifting the classroom's energy and signals into a sense of urgently or high spirit fun. So, in speaking quickly creates a feeling of excitement and momentum, which is perfect for a motivating students, especially during review games or in competitions or quick transitions between the activities. So when we use sparingly, this fast pace grabs immediate attention, and also it pushes the students to think and act faster than they do during regular lectures. And also, the purpose of this is to make the learning more enjoyable and fun. Okay, so that is the last type of speech rate control. So next we have the volume management. So the volume management, it is the ability to change loud and how loud you are based on the size of the room and how far away your listeners are. So by choosing the right loudness, you make sure that everyone can hear your voice clearly. So without um, having to strain your voice. And also, it is also shown your audience that you are aware of your surroundings and the importance of your message. So the volume management has three types. And first, we have the quiet volume. So the quiet volume, it is a low intensity vocal level designed to create a sense of privacy and safety during an individual interaction. So by lowering your voice, a teacher can provide mga sensitive feedback or correction without drawing the attention of the entire class, which helps maintains a student's dignity and focus. And this intimate volume is highly effective for building trust as it transforms a public instruction into a personal connection that feels supportive rather than judgmental. So that is the first. And the example in here is your essay improve match this quarter. So it is the tone is smooth while the teacher doing feedback on the essay or in the student's work. Next, we have the medium volume. So, the medium volume, this serves as the anchor of the daily classroom life. So, by providing enough power to hear clearly by a group without sounding aggressive or strained, it is the ideal level of um, interaction, discussion, and also the standard lesson because it encourages a relaxed atmosphere where the students feel comfortable and participating. So while participating, so using this volume consistently, it prevents vocal fatigue for the teachers, and also it ensures that everyone in a standard size room can follow the lesson comfortably and naturally. So for example, raise your hand if you know the answer. So by using the medium volume, this prevent comfortable for the students to more engage and participate in the discussion or in the classroom discussion. Next, we have the loud volume. So, the loud volume is a powerful way of speaking that uses strong breath support to push your voice across the large spaces or in the noisy crowds. So, it is the most effective tool for commanding immediately attention, especially during the school assemblies or outdoor events like the flag ceremony. So by projecting your voice clearly, you ensure that every student can hear your instruction without you having to strain your throat. Next, we have pitch variation. So pitch variations is the natural uh, rise and the fall of your voice that adds emotional and keeps your listeners from getting bored by monotone delivery. So, by changing your pitch, this helps students understand the mood of your message, such as whether you are asking curious questions or giving a firm command. So this vocal flexibility makes a lesson feel more like engaging conversation rather than dull lectures. So in pitch variations, we have the three types. So first we have the rising pitch. So in rising pitch, this occurs when the frequency of your voice moves forward at the end of the phrase. So, by mimicking the natural sound of a questions, the vocal shift act as an open door so for communication, so by signaling to students that you are seeking their input and that the floor is open for discussion. So by using this tone, you create a sense of curiosity and also invitation, so which helps transform a one-way lectures into an interactive learning experiences. So that is rising pitch. So for example, you finish the homework already, so there is a question marks which make the sentence or make the conversation rise. So that is rising pitch. And then the second type of pitch variations is the falling pitch. So reversible siya sa rising pitch. So the falling pitch is characterized by a steady drop in vocal tone. So at the end of a sentence, which communicates a sense of certainly by completions and command, this downward sound help establish classroom boundaries and authority. So making it the perfect choice for giving firm instruction for or including a lesson. So because it sounds final and decisive, it signals to student that the time for questioning has ended in the time for an action or focus has begun. So that is falling pitch. By the way, the example is submit assignment now at my table. So, submit, which is in the high, and it uses falling pitch when the teacher says submit assignment now at my table. So, that is falling pitch. Then next we have the last types of pitch variations. We have the level pitch. So, a level pitch is a neutral pitch that involves maintaining an consistent or steady tone throughout a statement, which this helps deliver information in a formal and unbiased manner. So this style is most effective for reciting schedules, reading technical facts, or making routine announcement where emotional influence could be a distraction. So by keeping the voice steady to ensure that the listener focus entirely on the data or in content being presented rather than the speaker's personal feelings. So for example, we have recess and ends at exactly 10 a.m. So level ra siya, and also at the same time normal iyaha nga pitch ang gigamit. Okay, so in conclusion, the mastery of the four vocal tones using the rate, the volume, and the pitch, this allows teachers to adapt their delivery to any classroom situations or outdoor environments. So these principles help prevent boredom by matching the speed of speech to the difficulty of the lesson and the loudness to the size of the audience. So, by using the right vocal techniques and real-time pauses, teachers can make their instruction are more memorable and their lessons are much easier for the students to understand. So I have here a quote from Mark Twain. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a right time post, which is true. And I have another quote from Oliver Wendell Holmes. Speak clearly if you speak at all. Carve every word before you let it fall. So that is for today. I hope that you learned something on my discussion. Remember this verse, that we can locate in Psalms 37:4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Thank you, and God bless.